I'm Deep Mahaman and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. I'm Chris Pajak, and Liverpool have announced that they have agreed to sign Roberto Firmino for £29 million. So I thought, because I'm kind and, because we've got nothing else to do because it's the summer, that I would put a little stats package together, courtesy of WhoScored.com, to bring to you a visual idea of what Roberto Firmino is as a footballer, if you know what I mean. Apologies if my face looks like I've had a stroke. I am tonguing the inside of my gums because I had a wisdom tooth removed yesterday. It's paining me to talk, but Liverpool, you've made me happy with this £29 million signing. And we're going to get straight into it. Roberto Firmino, he's 23 years old. He's a marauding attacking midfielder. The reported fee, as I mentioned before, £29 million. Currently playing his trade for Hoffenheim in Germany. He was signed there in 2010, December 2010 actually. Brazilian International. He's only had 9 caps, but he scored 4 goals. He's getting played as a lone frontman for Brazil, even though he's actually attacking midfielder. He didn't play, interestingly enough, for the Brazilian youth sides. So the likes of Coutinho did, obviously Pato did. But yeah, he wasn't really lauded as a teenager when he came over into Europe. Anyway, he signed for Hoffenheim in 2010 for £3.5 million. She's gone up a fair old way since then, hasn't he? Look at last season's stats. He made 33 appearances, scoring 7 times with 10 assists, 2.9 shots per game and 2.1 key passes per game, as well as an outstanding 4.2 dribbles per game. He scored 12 and 53 in his Brazilian side. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. No, really, I'm not this time. He plays off the loan frontman now. He scored 16 goals and 11 assists in 2013-14. Interestingly, going back to the 4.2 dribbles per game, only 4 players in all of Europe attempted more dribbles per game, 3 of which last season were Messi, Hazard and Arjen Robben. There you go. That's a proper interesting stat, isn't it? Oh, for a bit of context, Coutinho was 3.1 dribbles per game last season for us, so another whole dribble per game. Get on that shit. Strength arrives late into the box. He shoots from distance, runs at defenders when in possession of the ball. He is a clinical finisher, and that is why Brazil have opted to finally get rid of Fred from their front line and put Roberto Firmino in. And, something that we all want to see from a forward or an attacking midfielder. He works tirelessly in defence, something, in the Suarez mould style of things, and much like Phil Coutinho does as well. And obviously, one of the big key things for us is that he's pacey. Weaknesses, he hasn't got many, to be honest. Gets caught offside a lot. That's because he likes to run from deep and likes to try and get in behind defenders. So, that happens sometimes, doesn't it? As a young player, you would expect him to get caught offside anyway. And as he sort of matures, you would imagine that would sort of stop happening in his game. There you go, that's that wisdom too. That really, lovely. And finally, another weakness is his strength. 23-year-old slight lad. Probably the biggest thing for me is that, how will he adapt to the Premier League? We'll find out, won't we? And ultimately, it's an exciting signing for Liverpool. It might not be that top level marquee signing that everybody was screaming out for, but there was reported interest from a lot of big clubs around Europe, and we've finally gone out there and got our man. I think, interestingly enough as well, Ian Ayre and his team have flown over to the Copa America, which says that they mean business this transfer window, and I, for one, am happy. Let me know in the comments section what you think of the signing of Roberto Firmino. It's not Firmino, it's not Firmino, it's Firmino. That's it. Put that to bed. Let me know what you think. Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you wanking deliriously over Roberto Firmino right now? Put it all in the comments. Or some on your screens, that's fine. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the redmentv.com. It's just £2 a month. We are caning the content this week. 2 nearly 60-minute long show, a lot of which will be talking about Roberto Firmino in much more detail. If you do want to know a little bit more about the man, come and join us there. Anyway, I'm Chris Pajak, signing off.
Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV with the breaking news this morning as Liverpool have confirmed the signing of Hoffenheim forward Roberto Firmino for a fee reportedly around £29 million. Yes!